My name is Mike Sullivan. Welcome to my YouTube station. It's the home of the 5 minute or less video. Today I'm going to be talking about the process of not filing tax returns. Anyway, just a little about me so you know. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. This August I will have been doing this for 50 years. I have a whole team of former IRS agents on staff. Many of you have come to me because you've seen me on the national news. You can go to 777irs.com and then you can go ahead and look at my videos. Today we're sitting in my office, and I do these videos, by the way, for 3 reasons: so you don't get ripped off, so you get insider information when you need to, and third, I like to inform you and educate you. About 50% of my calls come because people have not filed many multiple years of back returns. Many people don't file because they think they're going to prison, they think they're going to jail, they think they're going to being arrested, but many people don't know there's an IRS policy statement. The policy statement is 5-133. Look it up yourself. IRS policy statement 5-133. With that policy statement, you only have to file the last 6 years. You don't have to worry that you're going to jail, you're not going to prison. You don't have to worry about that. Today, I have one of my associates. His name's Alan Barber. He's a CPA out of Atlanta and Hendersonville and Asheville, North Carolina. And we have a relationship where when you call me, I explain the process to you, and then Alan will go ahead and prepare your returns. First of all, just know this is a very streamlined process. 2, it's very easy. 3, you have very little work to do. So I'm going to have Alan go ahead. He went to the University of Georgia, which, I don't know about the University of Georgia. They don't have a football team. But beside that, Alan, can you go ahead and explain the unfiled return process when someone calls and you wind up getting my referral, how that happens?
Thanks, Mike. What we'll do at the very beginning is send you a 2848 form, which is a power of attorney form with the IRS, and that form only allows us to talk to the IRS on your behalf. What we're going to do, we will request past years' IRS transcripts of wage and income, and then from that we'll formulate the strategy of how we're going to file your return. I'll send you a blank organizer for you to itemize your expenses if you're self-employed, or we'll work with the W-2s that we have on file, that the IRS has on file with you, and we'll prepare those returns beginning with the first year, the 6th year prior, and we'll work forward until we get to the current tax year.
What does Alan, what does IRS have on record for anyone listening to my video? I think most people don't know what does IRS have on you.
Right.
So Alan, if you were pulling the transcripts for people, which is a very safe vertical to do, there's a back end door IRS gives us access to. What are we gonna find on the transcripts?
We're gonna find any W-2s that you might have been issued, 1099s that you might have been issued by a company, also securities transactions with a brokerage house. They will have all of the transactions, all of the sales of securities that you did for that particular year. Other things might be mortgage interest statements. So we bring all those documents together, and even if you have lost those documents, the original documents that you were sent in the mail, then we can reconstruct your taxable income from those documents. So if you're unsure of where those documents might be, or may have been lost in a fire, or you may have moved several times, we can still reconstruct the tax returns from those transcripts.
And what's nice about being former agents, we know what the reconstructive tax returns look like. So we kind of audit proof your return. We just don't throw a return together. If you make $100,000 or $50,000 a year, there's ratios that IRS will expect you to have. So the process is very easy for you. You probably got to work with us for about an hour to 2 hours, and at the end of that we'll be able to prepare returns. And after the returns are prepared, we will go ahead and contact IRS. And as far as how we resolve your case, we'll either resolve your case with a currently non-collectible hardship, a payment agreement, or an offer in compromise. And your current financial statement will dictate how we're going to do that. And we'll go more into detail with you when you call us. Thank you so much for listening. I appreciate it. Hey, give me a subscription if you would. YouTube values those, so I have to value them. So if you give me a subscription, you can make a Calendly appointment anytime you want. Ellen and I appreciate you listening. Thank you very much.
Thank you.